Brittany and Parker here from Dine.
Hello, and today we're at my original home park, Dorney Park.
Your first job, right?
It was my first job as well when I was a young professional. And we're not alone.
No.
Because we're at our home park, I actually brought the person who made me love roller coasters. It's my mom.
Ah.
Aw, that's sweet. It's a little windy.
It's a little windy.
Yes.
We're going to try to do as much as we can. The park does close kind of early.
Yep.
But of course we're here for brand new Iron Menace.
And that's where we're going to head first.
Yeah, let's do it. That's cute.
Now, of course, you've been here many a time. Yes. But you've only been here once, maybe twice?
Twice, I think.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, where this new roller coaster was built is where I used to work, that area.
Really? You used to
Yes.
be games area?
Yeah, so Memory Lane is right around the corner. Literally. All right, here's my old area with the guessing game. I worked in games. And the three-point challenge, which was pretty new at the time. Actually, I think this was one of the first parks to have a three-point challenge, because people used to get hit in the face all the time. Balls would bounce out. And then right here's the whip. Looks like the whip got a little bit of extra love than last time we've been here. And over here is the Zephyr, which was supposed to be open, but it looks like it is closed. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, look at this, a sign. The mystery behind the Menace. Oh, excellent. And you know what, the music is very...
Steel.
Yeah, steel.
Industrial.
Yeah.
Iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And look, a prop. Oh my goodness. Theme. More
trying.
theme.
They're trying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting closer. Lots of theme though, throughout the whole place.
Did you see the restaurant too?
The new restaurant, that's neat. And then they took out the octopus ride, but it's a seating area for now. I feel like the old car things are actual...
Old cars?
Yeah.
Like from the
Maybe from
train?
Bethlehem, who knows? We'll have to look that up. Actually, speaking of looking things up.
Nice. 152 feet down. And 4 inversions, which I think is tied for the most. What an entrance. Okay, let's get in line.
Look at this.
This is quite a queue, Dorney.
Yeah, right?
This is cool.
Idle hands are the devil's tools. Ooh.
And I was worried there wasn't going to be enough theming. Fool.
All right. So what'd you think?
It was okay.
Yeah.
The first drop, so cool. All
Yes.
was really good. Like
See the whole park?
That was cool. But then like there were so many loops and turns, I got very disoriented.
It's very back to back to back to back, and then you turn and it's over.
I had no idea where I was or when
Yes.
it was.
Yeah, and it kind of the inversions roll seamlessly into the next inversion, so it's a constant spin almost.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I liked it.
Yeah, and the theming was really cool. I mean, it's nice to see Cedar Fair taking that new step for them.
For sure.
Across all their parks, they're starting to see more and more themed stuff. The additions, they're not happening as often, but when they do, there's gonna be more theming. And you know what? I'll take that. What did you think?
I was dizzy,
You were dizzy? Yeah?
but I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it. I would love it longer because I like long, fun dizzying rides. But
It is a little short, but it is a great ride.
It's a little short, which was fine with me, but it's surprising that you got dizzy, actually. You feel like you never get dizzy, or like she never feels like motion sick or anything.
Yeah,
so.
but I did. On this one, I did.
Yeah. What's crazy is there's actually still room. I mean, there's a good big area here, and it already has a good amount of stuff. You think about Possessed, Iron Menace, the flying scooters were rethemed so that way it would fit in with this area.
Yeah.
I know they took away Monster. It could come back, potentially even in the same area, in the same spot, totally redone. But there is area back here where they could add another ride as well.
For sure.
And I think that this is something they should lean into because it is about this area. You know, anyone
Yeah,
who's
that's
in the
true.
Lehigh Valley knows all about Bethlehem, and the plot is perfect. The one thing I'll say though is that, is this our new favorite roller coaster? I don't know. We have to check now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go around. We're gonna do Possessed.
They're gonna do Possessed.
Not
That is the
Brittany.
exact type of coaster that I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no.
But I am happy they chose to keep it. I guess there was a possibility of it being removed with a different roller coaster that was proposed here. I don't know if you remember that wooden roller coaster. It's like a shuttle, like the one at ZDT.
Oh, yeah,
like
okay.
The bigger brother.
Yeah.
Which you've done. You've done the ZDT's roller coaster in Texas. The one that went forwards and backwards from that little.
I love that coaster.
It's great, right?
Great little park.
Yeah, but luckily they kept this one.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, it's a launch coaster. We wouldn't have had a launch coaster if they took it
Yeah.
out. So I'm gonna do that next.
Okay, have fun. Yeah. How was it?
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good ride. You know, I think that the over the shoulders are a little
It's a little,
headbangy.
yeah.
In the front, especially, obviously. But interesting fact, because I used to work in this area,
Yeah.
the roller coaster used to be called Voodoo.
Yeah,
It
that's
opened
right.
everything, signage, advertisements, all of it. Turns out Six Flags owned the copyright for Voodoo,
Oh.
so they had to change the name.
Seems like something you'd look into before you invested in a name,
It
but
may not have been specifically Six
No,
Flags.
yeah,
I think it
yeah,
was,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, it's educated.
but Possessed is cool,
Possessed is
And-
debatably better in my
and
opinion.
their logo is neat. Like the
Yeah.
signage is really cool.
I get why they would want to do Voodoo.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, Possessed just as good. And then she's crazy. This one's crazy.
Her?
Yeah. So there's 3 launches up this spike
Yeah.
on this side.
Yeah.
The first one is just to get you going. The second one gets you almost to the top. You're like
Yeah.
15, 20 feet away from the top. And the third one is when you start to slow down to come back in the station.
Yeah.
She goes, boo, on the third one.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what, you wanted to hit the top? And
Yeah,
she's like,
right.
yeah, I want to hit the top.
No.
No, you don't want to hit the top.
I just want to touch it. I just want to tap it.
No.
I just want to like be able to tap it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I used to work in this whole area here. I know I keep saying that, but this used to be games,
Yeah.
and now it is just a sitting area. Honestly, kind of a cool move on any company to be like, you know what? We don't need to make money over here. Let's go with some nice sitting area, and everyone's using it. Honestly, there's more people sitting here than would play games here, because this was a dead end. And there's also a little Rita stand, because there used to be a Rita stand here too.
Yeah.
Now Steel Force.
Now Steel Force.
Yes. Okay, Steel Force. What do we think?
Awesome. Love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Still better than Iron Menace.
And you know what? I agree with you.
Do you?
I do. I think that Steel Force might be the most underrated roller coaster in the country.
In the country?
In the country. I'll explain why. So,
Okay, please explain why.
yeah, in the 90s,
Uh-huh.
Cedar Fair's model was to buy up parks and add hyper coasters. That was their whole model.
Yes.
So, Worlds of Fun, Mamba. Of course, Valley Fair they already owned, Wild Thing.
Okay.
Dorney Park, Steel Force.
Right.
And there are people who rank those two over Steel Force, and I wholeheartedly disagree. And one of the reasons why is, for me, I love terrain coasters, and this is a part terrain coaster. Because it hugs the mountain over by the lake. It also goes down onto the water.
Right.
And then these last few bumps are actually a great floater airtime, and it ends on a really good ejector airtime.
It really does. I was out of my seat.
Loved it.
Screaming.
I love that.
Screaming.
Yeah.
The last one, yeah, out of my seat and then slamming back down, which,
Yeah.
you know, I prefer the floater airtime, but it
Yeah.
was so fun. It was so fun.
Yes. And another fun fact, and you probably don't even know this, but you've been to Cedar Point. So Mantis was originally going to be called something else, and they changed it to Mantis, but they had already started the project of the ride.
Okay.
The entrance sign to Steel Force was supposed to be the entrance sign for Mantis.
Oh.
And they sent it here.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a nice little tidbit.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
All right, next.
So next is actually Thunderhawk, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary. So let's go check that out. Well, this is nice. They actually have a sign out here that goes over the timeline of Thunderhawk's 100 years. It's crazy how different it was when it was first built versus what it is today. And, you know, between the trains and the layout, it certainly has a very interesting history. And here's the original layout.
Thunderhawk! Woo!
What do we think?
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You
Yeah.
really set it up to where, like, oh, it's going to break your body and...
Well, so Brittany does not handle wooden roller coasters well. Me?
Usually not, no. And this
Yeah.
one was bumpy, don't get me wrong. It was bumpy, but
Yeah.
I think I just, like, anticipated something much worse because you were so, like,
Are you okay? You okay? You okay?
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you remember riding this when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, we rode this all the time. This was the only roller coaster when I was a kid.
And you were saying that your brother rode it when he was perhaps too young.
He was 4 years old when he rode this roller coaster. His aunt and uncle took him on it. Yep.
Before there were rules.
They were babysitting him.
Oh my God.
And there used to be a tunnel here. And if I remember correctly, of my Dorney Park history, there were bumper cars. So it would go underneath the bumper cars.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And then up the lift hill. Next, we're going to do Demon Drop. And what do we think? Yeah. Oh, a maybe. I think I can work with a maybe. She's doing it. Let's go.
Once your car has come to a full and complete stop, put up on your shoulder harness.
That's the part that did me in.
I actually did the audio for this one for you.
Are you kidding me? Did I even make sound? I think I was like too stunned to even scream. I don't remember. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright.
Okay.
Ready? It happened. But it is amazing, and I'm so glad they kept it around. You know, it's, I don't know how many of these are even left.
I hated it so much.
Actually, I don't know if this makes it better or worse for you. I always imagined it inside, like you would enclose it, and there would be, you would be pushed forward into a screen. Something would happen,
Yeah.
and then you would drop and end up on your back
Well,
outside.
Yeah, I mean, the pushing forward is really scary. I'll say,
Yeah.
because like there's something about like you can't see that part holding your cart anymore.
Yeah.
So you're like, I want to go out there, and then leave me here.
Yeah.
And then it drops, and the drop doesn't last too long. Honestly, it's not very tall. And all of a sudden you're on your back, and that's very disorienting. 'Cause
It's
like,
different,
you're not
right?
supposed to- this isn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And then when it flips you back right side up,
No.
I didn't like that at all.
Well, I liked it. Big surprise, right?
I'm glad you did it, though. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. I mean, like, have you ever done anything like this
No,
before?
No. And last time that we came to Dorney, we were with a bigger group, and
Yeah.
I remember I was like, "You guys go," and I didn't do it. I chickened out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I did it now, and I've done it. But
No, you've done it.
I don't need to do it again. But I'm good.
And for the record, this came from Cedar Point, one of the hand-me-down rides to Dorney Park. And honestly, I think I like this one more than Possessed. Next up, Hydra, The Revenge. Okay, Hydra, what did you think?
I love the smoothness of these type of coasters.
Yeah?
And I love the spinning and the turning and the angles.
Yeah.
It's great.
So Hydra is up there for you.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
No. No, it's
No?
not up there. No.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many times we went upside down.
So it goes upside down 7-ish
Seven?
times.
No.
7-ish times, because there's some debate on the second inversion on whether or not it should actually count as an inversion. Some people say it has 6, but they say 7.
I mean, technically, this one can't rank last for me because Possessed was so bad that I didn't even write it.
Yes,
Because that's just like nothing but.
that's too much crazy, for sure.
So it's second to last. It was smooth, I'll give you that. Like,
Yes.
It was never bumpy.
Yeah.
That was great. It's too many inversions for me. And like not enough drops. Like I love when it drops. So the first drop, well,
Yeah, it just
come out
goes.
JoJo Roll, the first
Right, of
drop,
course, of
like
course.
was cool. And then after that, it was just nonstop, like,
Yeah.
and you know.
And of course, the JoJo roll is what it's famous for.
The JoJo Roll was cool. Actually, that one didn't make me feel too bad because it's so slow.
You could
that it's
eases you through
fine.
it.
Yeah, you can like kind of, I don't know, you brace for it.
For me, Hydra's a little similar to Iron Menace in the sense of the back-to-back-to-back inversions.
Oh yeah.
The trains are similar because they're floorless, but the track's underneath you.
Right.
So Hydra, to me, while I understand that people enjoy it, it's just not.
It's not as good as Iron Menace to you.
And it will always be the thing of what should have been or could have been, because Hercules used to be here, and all those old roller coasters turned into amazing roller coasters. And the park is missing a standout roller coaster, and this would have for sure have been it.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Hydra the Revenge.
The Revenge.
Yes, and we noticed there's actually Iron Menace ice cream. So let's ride our Dine over here and get some Dippin' Dots.
All right, that's the Iron Menace Crunch.
Okay, I guess it might be cookies and cream?
Yeah, I think it's cookies and cream
Yeah.
and just orange colored, what it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dippin' Dots. Like, is any of it bad?
Different?
Right, or that different?
It's
Like, you
always
either like
delicious.
Dippin' Dots or you don't. And
That's
I
so true.
love them.
This is a Dippin' Dots family.
It is.
Ride or
We
Die
are a
family.
Dippin' Dots family. You're right. Ice cream of the future.
The Iron Menace one's good, but we take it back. Everything we ever just said about Dippin' Dots being the same.
They're not
This
the same.
blue one is clearly the winner.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's cake batter.
Yeah, cake batter. It's frozen dough, they call it.
Yeah.
Talon, the grip of fear. Woo! Okay, so Talon was the last major coaster of the day.
It was?
Good one?
Yeah, I love Talon very much. I don't want to reveal anything in terms of our top 5. But to
Well.
talk about Talon briefly, it's my favorite.
Wait, really? No, are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
kidding?
I
Yeah.
love Talon.
Yeah, so back left seat to me on Talon, the grip of fear, is a top 50 roller coaster experience.
Wow.
That is just how
I think
feel
you
about
might
it.
be biased for
So-
Dorney Park.
No, because I'm very critical of Dorney Park.
That's true.
No, so it goes down the first drop. The
Right.
way, the fact that it's taller than like a Batman, but the turn, if you're on the left side, your left side, it pulls you
Yeah.
faster and longer, because again, versus the Batman roller coasters. You go through the loop, which is really great. The size of the loop is perfect. And then when you go up, if you're in the back left corner, you're then whipped around
Yeah.
into the G roll, and then pulled down to the tunnel, which then you go into the Immelman.
Right.
And then at the very end, of course, one of my favorite things ever is how you are right up against the ground on the helix,
Right.
and then it goes into the brake run. So for me, Talon is just almost the most perfect roller coaster in terms of
Wow.
what it is.
Okay.
It's not the best inverted coaster in the world. I'm not saying that.
Do not
I'm
come for
saying
me.
Dorney Park built an inverted coaster that was exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, well, with that being said, rankings?
I guess so. Someone else should go first.
I'll go first. Okay, so I like Talon, but it's not first for me. Number 1 is Steel Force.
Steel Force.
Steel
Okay.
Force is the best coaster to me. I love, though, an up and down coaster, any kind of hyper or giga coaster. You know, I don't love upside down, so anything that has like multiple inversions is always going to fall down the list.
Okay,
Steel
so that's
Force,
1.
Thunderhawk is number 2.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I liked it. I enjoyed Thunderhawk. It was fun. Okay. It was bumpy,
But just
but
enough.
it was fine.
Okay.
I liked it. I don't know.
Well, it's 3 then.
And I'd never been on it. That was my first time.
Yeah.
3 for me is going to be Talon. No, I'm sorry. No. 3 for me is going to be Iron Menace.
Iron Menace.
3
Okay.
for me is Iron Menace. 4 is Talon. And 5 is Hydra. Because, like,
Hydra.
why?
Okay. All right. I mean, and then again, at the end of the day, 7 inversions. That's a no for Brittany. The fact that
Don't
I was
hate-
able to
don't
get
hate
you
me.
on that roller coaster without you ever asking how many times it goes upside
I know, I
down.
just did it. I didn't want to
She
know.
just got
I
in
didn't wanna
line.
know.
Amazing. All right.
Hey,
Your top
She's
5.
like, okay, she's crazy. So here's
Yeah.
she's totally crazy. So should I go? I'll go first.
Yeah, go. You're number 1.
And I was told I'm not allowed to do any ties. So
That's right.
I'm gonna say my first would be Talon because that's my go-to when I come to this park. And then I'm gonna say Steel Force, and then Iron Menace, and then Hydra, and then
Thunderhawk.
no, the
Possessed.
Possessed,
Oh, Possessed.
Possessed,
That's right. You didn't even do Possessed.
and then Thunderhawk.
Ooh, yikes.
Wow.
Thunderhawk
She said-
is my worst. It is hard on old bones. It hurts.
Thunderhawk is
I-
old bones.
I know. I
years.
only
Yeah.
went on it because it's the 100-year anniversary. I have not gone on it in years.
Yeah.
And
You're not
when-
saying take it out. You're just saying it's the bottom for you.
No, it's great for kids and people who don't
Enjoy that.
mind being
It's
like
it's good for
bruised
those
all
that
over
are
their
limber.
bodies.
Yeah.
And
It's perfect for
actually,
sadists.
when they had Hercules here,
Yeah.
that was painful for me as well. But yeah,
Okay.
that's my order.
That's a good top 6. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, and give us yours.
Man, I forgot all about Possessed. Okay.
Oh, poor Possessed.
So I guess Possessed is last. Well, you already know my number one.
Number 1, Talon.
Talon. Number 2 for me is gonna be Steel Force.
Yeah.
Again, I just think it's super underrated. It's not the most amazing roller coaster in the world. I get it. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a roller coaster that's just fun.
Yeah.
You know, not every roller coaster has to be super intense. And a lot of roller coaster enthusiasts, that's how they measure a roller coaster, is intensity. And that's just not the way you're supposed to do that. Especially for certain roller coasters. Anyway, third would be Iron Menace.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid addition. I like the fact that you overlook the park. The big inversions, one after the other, the tilted loop, which is in a way connected to Steel Force because of the Mantis sign. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that kind of comes together. And then what's fourth would be Thunderhawk. Fourth would be Thunderhawk.
Wow.
For me. I love
That's right.
love history. Got to give it to Thunderhawk. Number 5 would be Hydra. And then I think number 6 would be Possessed. I'm glad they kept Possessed, and they should not get rid of it until there is a
People
proper
like that
launch.
kind of ride, and
People
I think
like it.
that's
It is
great.
solid.
I
Yeah.
want to touch the end.
Well, okay.
And here's the thing, again, at the end of the day, Dorney Park is a great home park because
Yeah.
all the roller coasters are at least good.
Yeah.
They may not have its standout roller coaster still, but they're all great, and everyone can have a different favorite. That's
Yeah.
fine. Debate about it on the ride home. You know what I mean?
We all had a different list.
We all had a different list.
But
Yeah.
you'll notice Iron Menace was 3 for everyone. It's a really great new addition. I'm
It
really
is.
glad they put that in.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Another successful day, a very successful day, a new roller coaster at Dorney Park
Dorney Park, finally.
Yes.
They have a new coaster.
for so many years.
Seriously.
Yeah. And it's crazy to say, like, it's a solid addition. If they give Dorney just a little bit of love for like 3 to 5 years, it can honestly be where it's supposed to be. Just that easy.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this was a really cool addition. I think that they did a pretty good job with theming. It's not something we see a lot of from like a Cedar
Right.
Fair, Six Flags, you know.
Yeah.
So anytime they do like any kind of story or theming, I'm excited. I'm
All
for
about
it.
it.
Love it.
Yep.
So really cool to see that. I love that they added a restaurant over there. They added a drink station. You know, like it's not just the ride and queue of theming, the whole area. So it's really cool to see.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, the whole park is really great. It's almost there. I mean,
So close.
it's so close. But the whole park looks nice. There's a
Yeah.
lot of flowers. You know, all the rides look great. I know that the water park's going to get some love next year. It looks like something maybe what Cedar Point's going to do for their water park potentially. And then the park has great flat rides. That's one of the things that makes Dorney Dorney. And we were able to get on my favorite one, Demon Drop, and so that was great.
It's great.
It's so great. But yeah, it was a great trip.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Make sure you like it and subscribe to Ride or Dine, and we'll see you guys next time.